Welcome to our retirement, folks. Morning.
Morning.
That's got a skirt on today. Just think it's...
I thought all this sunny weather we're having, and here I am still in trousers. So I thought this morning, skirt day for a change. I'm just trying to...
Very nice, darling.
Thank you. I'm just trying to tidy around a little bit. We've had croissants this morning.
Ah, we have. I did a strange thing this morning. I went out for a walk at 6:30. Along canal. There were a lot of bikes. Go on. Just as I imagined.
Do you think there were all bikes going to work?
Don't know whether they're going to work or whether they're going for a ride before they go to work. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Gets going.
Yeah. But there were plenty of bikes
Oh.
and runners.
Right.
That's what you get along canal there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still...
Still got up, love.
Sorry. Don't wish to make a noise and... So you need to be watching somebody.
The croissant tray.
Just a minute, folks. Right. That's a bit better.
Good.
Well, yesterday we went out.
We did.
We decided to go to do a shopping at Marx's in Guiseley for a change. And we've driven through Guiseley that many times. We've never actually stopped and had a look. So we decided to go. And here it is. Shall we? Well, we've arrived here, folks, at Morrison's car park. You're allowed to park here for 3 hours, so we've pulled in here. I think 3 hours is... Alright, what time is it? 1 o'clock. Is it 1? Yeah, 1 o'clock. So we're here until 4.
Right.
So we'll go have a wander up the high street of Guiseley and see what we think. Shall we cross over? I think most of the shops are on the other side, aren't they?
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? Morrison's.
Yeah, Morrison's.
1 o'clock. We're just looking at this restaurant, cocktail bar here at What Old Library.
I wonder if they've got a roast thing.
Up there. Aye. Looks very nice.
I wonder what kind of food they do there.
I don't know, it looks a bit Italian. Pizzas. Some cottages down here. Behind these shops. Nice. Me and Pat are walking about and we haven't even got a jumper on.
Well, I've got a jumper on.
Well, I mean, we haven't got coats on. Where are you? Trying to get in here.
Hello.
Oh, there you are. Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't got coats on, but we've got
Jumpers on, yeah. Station.
Readers.
Yeah, they do. They do, don't they? God, rotting away at windows.
Yeah.
So not sure where you're getting to their car park. Oh, there. So it's down that street.
Yeah. And is that the car park to the
Pub.
station, the pub?
Well,
Mm.
oh, it's a pain display car park.
All right.
You put your reg in.
Welcome to the station.
You put your reg in and
Yeah.
just please enter your reg into the console. This is a nice shop.
Oh,
Fabrics and curtains,
yeah.
wallpaper.
Nice.
That nail bar there is called Guys and Dolls. I said to Pat, the blokes have the nails done. She says they do.
They don't have varnish on them, but
What do they have a manicure, she says. There's a barber's here.
that's about
There's a nice little cottages, aren't there, with a bit of front garden. Bit to think what these are.
on the road coast here.
Oh,
2 days.
15th of April for 2 days. Oh, heck. These are even nicer, these.
The sale down there. They've been cleaned.
Come in here, but we don't like menu, so we're not going to eat in here. This is
Another Wetherby whaler.
what? This is a Wetherby whaler, this, but it used to be the original Harry Ramsden's fish and chip restaurant. Very nice. It is lovely here. Well, guys, we were a bit disappointed in you, aren't we, Pat? You thought, every time we drive through this place, I always think it looks interesting. This is the first time we've ever stopped to have a closer look, but it hasn't come up to expectations.
No.
Sorry. But this place is nice, isn't it?
Oh, it's lovely.
Magnificent building. And the fish and chips will be good because it's Wetherby Whaler and they always are. I'll show you them though. Oh, there. You want that?
Look at the batter on it. It's
Yeah.
lovely and crispy.
Lovely. Pat ordered fish and chips and I just ordered a fish and we split the chips. Oh, there you are. Yeah, I must admit, we were a bit disappointed really. I expected there to be sort of more clothes shops and different kinds of shops up there along that road. But we went in that pub, but
The station.
didn't like the menu. Didn't like the menu in there.
No.
What
a big pub.
What a big pub, yeah. Yeah, we didn't like the menu, so we didn't bother. We went down to that Italian one further down, that were closed. So then we drove up to Wetherby Whaler, which used to be the original Harry Ramsden's, the famous Harry Ramsden's fish and chip restaurant.
Well, famous.
When I were a kid, we only lived in a little back-to-back house in Leeds, on a cobbled street. But my dad had a car, I think there were maybe only 2 or 3 that had a car on Old Street. But we used to go off on a Sunday. I mean, I marvel at it when I think back now, because I do remember going in both directions, because Leeds is more or less in the middle. A bit nearer east than west, but not that much in it.
Yeah.
And we sometimes went to Morecambe for a day in car. Which is
quite good, really, because, I mean...
Considering car.
Yeah.
You know, Ford 10 or something. It did. By the time I was 11, he got a better car, more modern car. But up to that point, we were riding round in a Ford 10.
There weren't many people when we were younger that had
cars
that went anywhere.
But we used to call in at Harry Ramsden's on the way back. And I remember sitting in like a glass conservatory.
Yeah.
On it. I remember sitting in there when we were kids. I don't know.
If we went anywhere, it were always a bus job or train. And it must have been quite reasonable to do that. I can remember going into town and going on I think the big National Express coaches. There were
Wallace Arnold.
a couple of bus stations in Leeds, weren't there?
Yeah. There were 2 train stations in Leeds as well. The Leeds Central Station as well as Leeds City.
Yeah, that were opposite the coach station.
It was,
wasn't
yeah.
it? Where coaches were.
Yeah.
I can remember going on train to Blackpool and Cleethorpes, just Scarborough.
Can you?
Yeah, I remember when we were younger. But they were long journeys on coaches, weren't they? And you always had to stop off somewhere halfway so people could go to the toilet and get a drink.
Oh, yeah, somebody in a comment said, what about day trips?
Yeah.
Coach trips, you know, for a day.
Just for a day, yeah. Yeah. Something a bit different, I suppose, wouldn't it? You wouldn't have to drive.
I don't mind driving. Well, when I say I don't mind driving, I'm on about it, don't I?
You do.
Oh, traffic.
Yeah, traffic and
Yeah.
what's she doing and what's he doing. People, you never know what people are doing nowadays. They're just crazy.
Well, somebody come round the corner and it's Steve in his car.
Right.
And knocked his mirror off.
Yeah. And Tracy come back other night and said there'd been a big accident at Horsforth roundabout.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Didn't she?
Yeah. That first trip out, well, yeah, the first trip out in our van.
Yeah.
The second day or third day, don't know what, but we got it like that. A van.
A van come round the corner
and whacked that mirror. I eventually had to change that mirror. That was a right job. Yeah. That lovely new mirror.
Oh, sorry.
And my lovely new cam belt. And my lovely new gas bottles.
Oh.
All smashed to smithereens.
Oh dear. Oh, Trevor.
Yeah. Yes, I wondered who might be about earlier.
Yeah.
I was reading an article about Jack Nicholson he lived next door to, oh heck, Marlon Brando.
Oh, did he?
They used to have used to go for an early morning walk. They bumped into each other and could have a chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when we were out in camper and we were supposedly going to Bridlington, sort of on that coast.
Yeah.
And we stopped at this campsite and there was this big house on an hill. And owner at campsite told us who lived there, didn't he? And he said, and so lives...
Bridlington?
It was Bridlington. No. Brighton?
Yeah, Brighton.
Brighton.
That's typical of Pat, that. Brighton and Brid.
Yeah.
I mean, they couldn't be further apart.
Anyway, you know where I mean now, don't you?
Yeah.
And I can't remember the name of who he said it was. No, it lived
Well,
there.
it was the guy with the dog. Who used to come on the radio, and he looked after dogs. He loved dogs.
Oh, yeah.
And then there were another one called Claire. There were another guy. They were that way inclined. Called somewhat Claire, weren't they? What are they called? Claire. Julian Clary. There were Julian Clary, and there was the guy who had a radio show, and he died, didn't he?
I don't know.
He died, yeah.
And one of them used to. There were a wood between them.
Yeah.
And one of them bought the wood so that the other one could walk through.
Without anybody.
Because it were a shortcut to his house, and they'd go and have coffee together on the morning and that.
We were on a campsite, and he says, you see that house there in the distance, so that belongs to such
it were
and
an
such.
hill, yeah.
And that one over there belongs to Julian Clary.
And they
made a path through the wood to each other's house.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was that bought the wood so the other one could wander through and have coffee and evening meal.
I used to do a doggy programme on TV.
It's, him that used to be in drag. He used to dress up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know his name, I never watched him. But he had a radio channel as well.
Did he? All right.
On radio
You'll
too.
know women.
They'll know.
Yeah,
they'll know. Yeah.
I just can't remember it at the moment. It's gone in the mist. We're all right telling stories. We forget names and all sorts, don't we? Now.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Still coffee.
Yeah. Oh, it takes. I've been telling them it takes a fortnight.
Yeah, it does.
And if it don't clear up, then I have to nat at doctors to get some antibiotics.
Well, they always said just ring up and we'll...
I know, but that were in old days.
Yeah.
That were in old days.
Whether it's still part of the system.
Oh. I think you were asking for Earth. You haven't jumped through enough hoops. You can't get antibiotics just like that. Just think you can just ring up and say, doctor told me to ring up if I got a chest infection and he'd get me some antibiotics. You think you can get them as easy as that?
Well, we think the leak's been fixed.
I was here last night, David.
Yeah.
They were a while, weren't they?
Yeah.
I didn't realise it was a spanner job.
Aye. Yeah.
I don't know what it did.
But Tracy said she needed to get down there again just to make sure that there's no water
Right.
at back.
Before
So that's why they haven't put the skirting border back. So I still can't let Ernie out.
Poor Ernie.
I know. Be having a fit. I might just give him a bath and a strawberry. And put him back with some clean food and water in his vivarium.
I know, I can never remember that word.
It's a funny word, isn't it? Vivarium.
Yeah. Our Tracy did some more printing, but she's not. Oh, there is 3. She's not overly happy.
Right.
I think they're all right. That's one of them. I don't think that's the best one that she did.
We've seen them two before, haven't we?
Is it the same two?
Has she done?
I don't know whether it's the same two or what.
Right, or whether she's done them in a different colour.
Quite like that one.
Yeah. Very nice.
I've got some more of mine to show you. These are all originals I'm showing you, but you can get prints of them all. That's how big they are when I do them. But there's 16 by 12 when they're made into prints. That's at Burnham-on-Sea. And that one's at Porthleven. Pen drawing at Porthleven. I got some more. I don't know what you think of these. That one there.
You know where that one was?
Yeah. Tracy went on a walk. That's sort of Nab Hill way in York. She's not far from here, really, that. She went on a walk and
Took a
photograph and did a drawing of it. There you go.
It's quite thick, isn't it, that?
Yeah, yeah. They're all on me. Well, them two, there's 2 there that are not in my shop yet. I'll put them in.
We've still got things on the table from Tracy printing, little white bits of paint to get it off. She wipes it, but it doesn't always come off straight away. And I think after she's been printing, it's the putting away of the stuff that she doesn't like.
Yeah. Pat's blood pressure were high again this morning. Is this just ever since they've had Oddie here? You've been bad.
Yeah, I don't normally have a
bad blood pressure.
Well,
No, you've been all right.
Usually just okay.
Sometimes into 160s. But I mean now it's 170s to 200, and it's the second one that's high now. You know, is it systolic? I don't know. The one, is it the one that's coming out of your heart? One of the top one, the first one, the one that your blood going into your heart.
Yeah, I think
and the second one's the blood coming out of it.
Right.
Even second one's high now.
Yeah. I mean, it's really demoralising. It is. I mean, and even my bloods went back up, didn't they?
Blood?
When you took blood out of my finger for...
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
no,
you're talking about
sugar, your sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
even
high.
That's gone back up.
That's gone back up. And all these tablets she's taking, not doing anything.
Don't seem to be, do they?
No. I mean, making you worse. I don't know if it's the tablets that's making you worse. I mean, I'd stop taking them, me, to see, but Pat won't.
Well, I did stop taking them for 3 days, didn't I?
Yeah.
But then
you stopped
they were doing them in
You stopped taking 3 tablets. I don't know what's responsible for all this.
No.
But I mean, you're in danger of having a stroke.
Mm. Oh dear.
It's horrible.
Nice.
When's your first appointment? Not yet. On
No.
20 summer of April.
24th.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, I don't know that 24th is for diabetic.
Well, you'll be having a
thing.
blood test.
Yeah.
They always test your blood pressure,
Oh
don't
yeah,
they?
I've got to.
I mean, it's... I don't know whether to tell them it's high.
Mm.
Well, what would they do? They'd give you more tablets, won't they?
Mm. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know how to deal with it.
No.
Anyway, we better end this because there's a load of other stuff to go on.
Oh, right.
All right, folks. So we'll
Okay.
see you tomorrow, all being well.
Bye.
Bye.